Good morning, guys. It is November 1st. We have literally like a month and a half left until Christmas. I am definitely not ready in the sense of like knowing what to buy for Christmas. It's gonna be one of those Christmas seasons where I'm like trying to figure out, okay, what do I get each person? So starting now, I'm gonna try to create a list of things, like when I hear my family talk, like kind of like just listening and just keeping track. I always say every year, I'm like, okay, throughout the year I'm gonna make a list and like write it down, so by the time Christmas rolls around I'll know exactly what to get, but I always fail at doing that. I am still recovering from my cold that I got, and I am feeling a lot better today, but I feel like my head does hurt up a little bit. But I'm on my way to work. Morning, guys. It is Sunday, November 4th. I'm having a quick bite to eat because, as you can see, actually my clocks are actually 1 hour ahead of time because time changed yesterday, so I gotta adjust those. But and maybe I'll just leave it and live life an hour ahead of time. Then I'll never be late to anything, right? So I'm ready to go to church. I need to leave in probably the next 5-10 minutes from now, but I just got ready. I just filmed this makeup look. There's not the best lighting, so you probably can't really tell exactly what the look is. I did a second look from the Norvina palette. Last weekend I did like my first impressions, first use of that palette, and I had a hard time. But today I had like a much better experience than I did last week. So I did a look on that palette, like an eye makeup look with that palette. Here's a closer shot. But yeah, and I curled the hair for the first time in such a long time. I haven't curled my hair in like, I don't even know, but I've been wanting to curl it and just, you know, kind of give like, you know, a different feel. I was getting tired of the whole straight hair because it was just easy. It's just easy to do, like just straight hair, just wash it and go, like just easy. So I'm just eating some cereal, some cherries, kind of actually really sweet. So I might need some water after this, and then I'm gonna head out. Hey guys, it is officially Tuesday, November 6th, voting day in America, and the traffic, let me tell you, has been atrocious so far. And I just left work and I see the line backed up with all the vehicles trying to get to the churches where the voting stations are. Crazy. I thankfully has already voted. I went ahead and did my vote last week. I did the mail-in ballot and I just dropped it off like earlier last week. That way I don't have to be a part of all of that. I guess if you want the experience, then yeah, but they've been stressing, you know, go vote. And I guess there's a lot of procrastinators out there who like to wait till the last minute. So this weekend at my church, we're having this missions convention. We do it every single year, and it is basically where we just focus on missions, and we have this like booth set up, and we have a parade like in the service. For missions, like you're like a person representing like different countries in their costumes and carrying the flag. And for the last 2 years I've been wanting to do it. The first year I just didn't like knew about it, kind of thing. Like I've seen it but I just never thought about it, but I was like, oh cool, I want to be in that. Then the following year I tried contacting someone and it didn't work out. So this time I made sure I filled out the card, and then they registered me, and then nobody contacted me, and I was like, what the heck, like I want to do this, I want to be a part of this. So this past Sunday I went, I was like, hey, like what's the deal? And thankfully they were actually giving out the costumes that are signing them out, and I was like, I already have my costume, like don't need a costume, but I do want to be a part of this, and you know, I've signed up already and everything. So they gave me all the information, and tonight we have a rehearsal and I'm excited. Good morning, guys. It is November 9th already. Yes, we're already in the 9th, and it's Friday. It's a 3-day weekend because we have Veterans Day it's actually on Sunday, so we're observing it on Monday at work. So I am off. I think actually I may go to the mall because I need to look for a dress for my work Christmas party, which is coming up in like literally a month, maybe 3 weeks. It's like the first weekend in December. Yeah, so I gotta find a dress. It's more of like it's not as dressed up. I think I talked about this the other day. So just on like a little cocktail or a fun party night out dress kind of thing. This traffic every morning is nuts. despise it. I hate sitting in traffic because it's just such a time waster. I feel like you could be doing other things. Hey, I think one of my coworkers is right next to me. I am excited for the weekend and ready to just relax. Hey guys, I decided to pick up the vlogging camera today and just do a quick vlog for you guys. I am actually thinking about putting up my Christmas tree. Yes, it's that time. And I know it's kind of early and Thanksgiving hasn't happened yet, but I feel like I don't want to wait. There are studies that say putting up your Christmas tree and like Christmas decor before, like starting November 1st, is actually a good thing because it puts you in like the holiday mood, the holiday spirit, and you're more nicer and kinder and you're thinking of all like positive things, and you are also emanating that to other people around you, so that also carries out the happy jolly time. So I think I'm gonna go and get that and start just setting it up. I probably won't like decorate the tree today. I'll just like take it out of the box and like make sure it works because it's a lit tree, so hopefully it like works though. I do want to say really quickly that my heart is just like so like sad. We're so close to like the holidays starting and all that, and this morning on my way to work, usually I'll watch the news in the morning, but today I just didn't get the chance to, and so I turned on the radio. Usually I put on like, you know, some music from my phone, but this time I just turned on the radio and I just heard like something about the radio host talking about, you know, how she was upset about the whole shooting thing that happened, and I was like, what? Like, what? So at the light, because I always sit in traffic, and so I sat there and I'm like, let me just like look at you like on your iPhones, you can see if you swipe all the way to the left, it'll show you like pretty much like a summary of like top news. So I did that and I saw like, you know, 12 dead in a mass shooting, and I looked and I saw the whole thing that happened in California, and I can't believe that this is happening again. It's just so unbelievably sad. Like, we just, you know, got through hearing about all the Jews that were killed at the synagogue like what, a week or two ago maybe. Some crazy person killed, I forgot how many seniors who were going to church, and like today to wake up and hear 12 kids, like 12 young people, well not all of them, but like, you know, majority were college students, like they had their whole life ahead of them, and for some person to just come and take their life, like, it's not right and it's not fair. They did say he was a war veteran, you know, he was in the US military, he did Afghanistan. These soldiers, they experience so much, and I just feel like there needs to be more for these soldiers when they return. Like, they just can't just let them go back into society after being in a place where they've experienced war, they've experienced like battle, and having to kill to protect this country, to protect their lives, to protect their team when they're there. And for those that go through those experiences, I think that there needs to be so much more for those people once they return back home, because they've seen so much and they need time to like comprehend that and to live with that, because us average people, we don't know what it's like to kill somebody, and we shouldn't, because that's not normal, that's not right, you know. But these soldiers, that they have to kill in order to survive, in order to protect us as well, and to protect the people that they're there to serve, and they have to live with that every day, having dreams, like just the experiences that they have of what happened over there, and coming back to a normal life where things are supposed to be normal. And when they don't get the help they need, they go through the PTSD. I don't know, it's just so heartbreaking. Why wasn't there more for him? Why couldn't someone help him and help him? I mean, you can never forget what's happened in your past, but at least help him to learn to accept himself again, and to know that he didn't kill because he wanted to kill, that, you know, he did it for a purpose, and for him to come back here and live a full life and not have to worry about all that stuff, you know. So I just think that we just need to do more for the people who serve in our militaries. There's a man, his name is Dave Rover, and I think I'll link his website on the screen somewhere in the box down below. I've heard him speak a couple times, and what he does is he has a refuge center, a place for war veterans, especially those who have been hurt, who maybe lost a limb, where these men and women can go to recover and to grow and to kind of like what I'm talking about, like of what we need. He has something like that, but it's not like everybody can go there because there's a limitation of how many people, like it's only so big. So if that could grow even more, that would be awesome, so more men and women can go. And I think this is something that as part of their pay should be being able to go through this program or this retreat or this refuge place after coming back from serving. That way once they go back into society, they can like be present and not be like, you know, going through all this stuff. So what I really love what he does, because he really I don't think he charges, I'm not sure, but he welcomes veterans to the sanctuary to receive help and any way that he can. And I think it's amazing what he's doing, and we need more of this in America. And I think we need to be able to help fund and sponsor organizations like this to help the men and women who serve, because they deserve it. I mean, they're giving up themselves, like their lives, leaving their families and going overseas and fighting and having to go through gun battle and all this stuff. Like, it's just crazy. And this guy Dave, he's a veteran as well. I think he served, can't remember correctly, but I'll link his information here. But I think it was in Vietnam when he served. Him and his team, they got attacked, they got ambushed, and a bomb literally exploded like next to his face, and he lost half of his face. I know that sounds crazy, but I've seen him in person, and it's like wow. Like, of course through time, like he's had the medical help to kind of restore his face, and like it's just really sad. And I don't know. So like he knows, like firsthand, he has firsthand experience. He knows the struggle that these veterans go through. So overall, I just say we need more things like that for our soldiers. But also, like, it's just sad that so many lives are being taken away every day. This shooting kind of hits close because not long ago, I think it was what, 2-3 years ago, when the Paul shooting happened. That was like the biggest mass shooting in American history. Happened right here in my hometown. So many people, like what, 42 lives were lost that day, and so many injured. Just remembering like people coming together, it's amazing to see. But it was so sad that had to have happened for people to come together. It was such a tragic time because it's like, it's in your hometown, like all these lives lost by one senseless act that someone thinks was okay to do. Like, it's just crazy. And so today, like hearing like all of this and like 12 people dying, another mass shooting, it's just so sad and frustrating, and it makes me angry, it makes me sad. I just have all these emotions because a lot of these were young kids who didn't need to die yet. Like, they were still in school, they had their future ahead of them. It's just so heartbreaking. So we need to continue to help one another and to show kindness to each other, and just to pray for each other. Like, I don't care, you know, what religion you are, where you come from, where you live. Like, prayer doesn't hurt anyone, you know. So I think just being able to pray for everyone is really important. There needs to be more of us praying for one another, and praying for our country, and praying for our nation, praying for our world. Showing love to one another is the most important thing. And when someone needs help, I think that you should definitely try to be there for them. Even if you don't have the words to say, just be there as a support. Because oftentimes people don't want to be told a million and one things. They just want to be heard, they just want to be listened to. So we just need to be more aware and be more present and be more conscious of the people around us, the things that's happening, the influence that we have, the impact we're making, and just being there for one another. Anyways, that was a lot. Didn't mean to ramble on for that much, but I just felt like it just had to have been said, because today's not going to be the last day that we hear this on the news. Unfortunately, it's just not, with the society the way it is and things are. Anyways, now that I have that off my chest, I'm just gonna go get the Christmas tree, because I need something to lighten the mood and make it not so depressing. So I'm sorry if this saddened you, but I just want us to be more aware of what's happening, and just be kind to one another, and just show love to those, even if you feel like you shouldn't, just still show up. And if you're like someone who is down and out or feeling you're going through depression, and just know that there are other people out there who maybe you don't know, but maybe they're thinking about someone like you. They care, they're praying for you, they want you to know that there is hope. You won't always be there, you can get out of it, you can overcome. And we all walk through situations, some more worse than the other, but we all walk through something in this life. But there's hope and you can overcome. I want you to know that. So that's gonna be it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's just be better people. I'll see you later. Bye.